So I recently went on YouTube trying to find some information about the ancient Wyvern shield, and I only found a couple real videos, and one of them's like a private server, the other one, the guy doesn't even hit a spec. So I hope this video is appreciated, because I might end up losing like a couple mil on this. So I've been looking at the price of this shield. It should be under 32 mil. Let's offer 32 mil. Okay, sold instantly. Now let's take a look at the stats before you charge it. So the offense is still there, 15 magic attack, but otherwise it's pretty bad without the charges. So apparently for a full charge you need 75,000 of these Numalite things, and I definitely want a full charge because I want to see the actual stats. So apparently there's like a bare minimum requirement, you can't put like 100 Numalites in it. I tried to put 100 in it, apparently you need more, so let's try it. Gonna do 500 for now. Let's take a look at the stats. Did I just put all of them in? I think I did. Oops. Or 1,000 is 2 charges, so you need 500 per charge. Now this is very important to me. If you can't empty it and get your Numalites back, then this shield is kind of bad because when you go to sell it, you're going to lose a couple mil on it. Let's see if you get them back. There's no warning or anything. You can end up losing 2 mil just by clicking on it. That's nice. Okay, so I'm going to lose a couple mil on this, but here goes. So if you take a look at these stats, the melee defense is actually really good. The slash defense is the highest in the game for a one-handed shield, and having a little bit of magic defense is pretty good as well. But having negative range defense bonus may make this shield a little less useful. Now I'm going to make the assumption that wearing magic armor is going to make this hit more accurately, but I'll try it with both. I'm really curious to see if this is identical to a Wyvern special attack. Okay, let's see if we can stun him. Did that even work? Okay. So, once again it splashed. I can only use this every 2 minutes, so I'll just have to wait this out. So right away I can pretty much tell you that the shield spec isn't worth using, because it uses 500 Numulite things every time you use it. And hopefully we actually land a spec and it actually doesn't splash. Did we spec him? Oh. Wow. Okay, so it's working. Although there was no animation, I'm confused about that. So if this is anything like a Dragon Fire Shield, it shouldn't matter what you're wearing. You don't really require an attack bonus to hit accurately. But it says this hits up to a 25. So let's see if I can actually hit a number with this. Okay, I'm not sure if that worked. It didn't work. I'm sort of wondering why they didn't give it the Wyvern's animation. Okay, so Jagex claims that this hits a 25. Let's see if that's true. That would be a 15. Okay, let's see if the gear actually affects it. That's pretty weird. Actually, let's try it with this gear one more time. Okay, unless something really weird's going on, this should hit a 15 again. So just to test if this is a magic base attack, I'm going to be wearing the Occult and the Tormented Bracelet. So if it's a magic base attack, it should hit a bit higher, but it's probably not. Once again, it's a 15. So I wouldn't be surprised if the maxing bag is wrong, but let's test it on some more people. If I can't manage to hit higher than 15 on a player, I'll try it in PVM. Okay, hopefully we get to see some stunning effect from this. Okay. Attack me. This guy doesn't understand. Oh, it freezes, so he can't move. I don't think. Pretty sure he can't move. Am I being PJ'd? Okay, that's cool. It seems to be that just a DFS hits more accurately than this. For some reason this seems like the cooldown period's longer than 2 minutes. Maybe I'm just impatient. Damn it. Oh, was that a hit? That was really weird. This seems to look different every time I use it. Did we get him? Did that freeze him? No, it didn't. So in PvP this seems almost 100% useless. Okay, now I think it's time to try it in PVM for a little bit. Let's try it on the mole. Let's see if we can freeze the mole with it. And is that a splash? Yes, it is. Wouldn't it be funny if this actually prevented the mole from digging? Then it would actually have a good use. But at the same time, is it really worth the money you have to spend to spec with this shield? Okay, let's see if it worked. And it didn't work, once again. So I've only hit like 2 successful specs with this thing out of like 15. Even when you do successfully spec, it's still pretty underpowered. Once again, it's not spec'd. Okay, so there's not many things with lower defense and higher HP than things like rock crabs. So let's see if this actually hits, and can it hit higher than a 15? Hit a 0 on a rock crab. So maybe magic attack bonus does mean something, so I removed the range armor, so now I have a positive attack bonus. Once again a 0, and no special effect. Mind-boggling. My question is, what the hell is this shield even good for? So did it work? It actually worked. Let's see how long the freeze lasts. Wow. Wow, that's actually a really long time. So this shield's so pathetic. It's got like 15 more charges, and I'm just going to empty it right now and sell it. It's not even worth it. And as you can see, you don't get any of your stuff back. I'm just going to try to insta-sell it for like 30 mil. And it did insta-sell, so I only lost like 500k on it. So pretty much this shield's like a glorified mage book. It's got the same attack bonus, it's also got the same magic defense bonus, I believe. And it's also very tanky, but it doesn't have any range defense. Also, in order to get these high melee defenses and the special attack, you need to spend a lot of money. And when you want to sell this shield back, you're going to end up losing a lot of money because all those charges that you have in it, they're just going to evaporate. So even if this shield didn't require money to use, it would still be okay. It wouldn't even be that great, and I don't believe you should have to spend like 750k just to fully charge this. So hopefully they either buff the shield or there becomes a new use for it. Like when they release Addy and Rune Dragons, maybe it will be best in slot for Addy and Rune Dragons, or maybe you'll actually need it to kill them. So there's a chance this might not even be good at Addy or Rune Dragons when they come out. Because if you think about it, Myth Dragons use range, and this has negative range defense. So in order for this shield to be decent, I feel like it shouldn't use so many of those Numulate things, and those things should only be used for the spec, and it should be full defense when you buy it, uncharged. Plus, I don't think it's that out of the question to give this shield 17 magic attack bonus, because after all, if it's a 1 in 10k drop and you only get it from the new Wyverns, then it has to have some kind of value. So I hope this video was informative and interesting to everyone. Unfortunately, it could have been a little bit more exciting, but this shield didn't really provide for very good content. There's really nothing else I could say about this shield other than maybe it should be a little bit cheaper to spec with. So maybe if you say take it to Armadil, you could stun Armadil and avoid taking a few hits. I'm assuming if it's identical to a Wyvern special attack, the enemy should not be able to fight back when you spec it. So hopefully I saved everyone some time and money. This shield is not worth using until they update it. So if you like my video, give it a thumbs up and tune in to future content. Peace.